Hey guys, it's me, Spirit Pyro. It's been a while. Anyways, today I am recording a video for part 1. No, wait, this is part 2 of a collab me and my friend Supersonic Alex are doing, which is in our opinions, the worst and best Fnaf theories. The ones that don't really hold up that well, and we also just don't like. So, let's get right into it. So, in my opinion, the worst Fnaf theory is that Foxy is a good guy. It's a theory that just doesn't really make sense, whatsoever. You see, some people think the evidence behind it is when you have the camera down and you don't look at Foxy all the time in FNAF 1, he comes charging into your room because he thinks that you're in danger. He also hides away in Pirate's Cove because he feels guilty about hurting someone, because in this time people still thought Foxy caused the bite of 87. And then the idea of him also having a broken jaw. That's not true. His jaw works fine. He actually opens it when he comes into your office. And then there's the factor of he doesn't actually scream at you, and the reason you die, he doesn't actually kill you, and that's because he doesn't jump scare you like the others. He just causes you a heart attack by accident, so he doesn't mean to kill you. That is a terrible explanation, especially since you're still stuffed into a suit. So, yeah, that's a pretty terrible explanation as to how that would happen. And then there's the factor of him having a broken voice box, which is why he screams. Now, everyone else makes that sound. So say they all have broken voice boxes too. That wouldn't work. Foxy is out of order, so they would all be out of order in that case. And finally, FNAF 2. In FNAF 2, people think that Foxy jumps at you ready to give you a hug, when really that's not what happens. All the animatronics sort of jump in that pose of, well, most of them jump in that pose of having their arms outwards. At least most of the toys. And therefore, it doesn't make sense. So, yeah, they aren't giving you a hug, and also you don't jump at people giving them a hug with your jaw wide open like this! Now then, without further ado, I think that the best theory by far is that Mangle caused the bite of 87. This is a very strong theory in my opinion, and it holds up pretty well. You see, the main piece of evidence for this is that FNAF 2 takes place in 1987. Therefore, it obviously happened then. That was the bite of 87. It happened during FNAF 2, or around FNAF 2. And, basically, another thing is, people think that FNAF 4 has the bite of 87, which is where Fredbear bites him, but the frontal lobe was the only thing that was lost in the bite of 87. And we know that the person who was bitten survived at least a little bit longer. Not like a little bit as in a couple of days. No, he survived, I'm pretty sure, a year or two afterwards. And also the crying child would probably not feel fear if his frontal lobe was bitten now, because in quite a few cases, if your frontal lobe is, destroyed, you don't feel fear. So, yeah, he wouldn't have had nightmares. And then there's the factor of, we pretty much know that Jeremy Fitzgerald, who you play as in the second game, is the victim of the bite of 87. Because, well, in one of the night's phone calls, the phone guy says, hey, tomorrow stay close to the animatronics. There's a party going on. He's supposed to stay close to the animatronics, so he does, and he ends up getting, bitten by the Mangle, which is what this theory is about. But basically, that bite ended up being the bite of 87, and it also made the animatronics unable to free roam, because Fredbear would not have been considered free roaming at that point, since he was on the stage. So yeah. And then of course there's the where Mangle jump scares you. Mangle will go swinging down. I'll play the jump scare towards your face, towards where your frontal lobe is, with her jaw wide open. Perfect for biting out a frontal lobe. So even if you die, the bite of 87 still happens. And also, I'm pretty sure free roaming would stop if an animatronic bit a frontal lobe off in front of a bunch of children. Alright, well, that's it for my best theory. Do you agree with my theory, Blueberry? Blueberry theories, see? I'm totally not manipulating his neck. Oh, also, do you guys like my new background? I'm thinking about keeping it. Oh, there's also an alien up there, by the way. Like, if I fix it up, it's up there and stuff. I think this looks really nice. I like it. I've got all the books, my action figure, an alien, my school stuff, some music stuff. This chair isn't the chair that actually is going to go here. It's going to, like, I have a swivel chair, but it's currently getting cleaned off, you know, basic stuff. Oh, I got this horn and this bootleg spring trap. I like him. He's pretty cool looking, despite the fact that he's a bootleg. And yeah, there's also my door and the curtain. I usually record at night. I have like 8 other videos scripted. And also I'm gonna be live streaming on Easter because of quarantine. I think that a live stream would be a really good thing to do. So we could all be like together as a group, you know, just chilling out. Also, go make sure to check out Supersonic Alex's video on this as well, because we both did this as a collab. So, yeah. And I have both our channels and Discord servers down in the description, so you can go check those out. And yeah. Well, peace out, my pyromaniacs. See you next time.